What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another Figures.com review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Jack the Ripper premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. This amazing one-of-a-kind collectible depicts the mysterious Jack the Ripper as if he were a demon spawned from the bowels of hell, roaming the dark alleyways of London in the guise of a Victorian gentleman. Box art features a striking close-up of the Ripper's glowing demonic eyes amidst an ominously dark silhouette, surrounded by a dark and foggy background. The name Jack the Ripper is written in cursive handwriting in a glowing yellow hue, making it seem as if it were a searing hot metal branding. The back of the box features an oversized close-up of Jack's inhuman left hand holding his bloodied knife in front of an aged street map of old London. This unique mixed media figure comes unassembled within a protective foam tray. The figure consists of 6 separate pieces that make up this amazing Jack the Ripper premium format figure. Each individual part is carefully wrapped in polybags and snugly housed within separate molded compartments to prevent any damage during transit and while in the package. The circular display base for this piece features an intricately detailed waistband with an incubus motif. The sculpted details around the base are a true thing of beauty, depicting various women succumbing to the will of demonic creatures. The paint techniques applied to the sculpt give the waistband a very aged, patina-like copper look to it, making it seem like an ancient artifact from the Ripper's very own private collection. Left hand features 2 monstrous clawed fingers that protrude from the back of his hand. The hand features a total of 7 digits, and the index finger looks like 2 fingers fused together and bug-like. The hilt of the Ripper's knife also features a similar incubus-like sculpt that resembles that featured on the display base, and its curved blade is smeared in what looks like freshly spilled blood from his latest victim. Unique head portrait for Jack the Ripper features a combination of human and supernatural elements. At first glance, Jack's head looks like that of a distinguished gentleman from the Victorian era, wearing a top hat. However, his gaping wide, predator-like mandibles and immensely deformed tongue make it obvious that this is not a man, but rather a demonic creature from the bowels of hell. The sculpted details are nothing short of amazing, and the paint apps breathe life into the sculpt. The slithering Cthulhu-like tentacles that protrude from Jack's midsection are amazingly detailed and colored in various earth tones, with a mixture of airbrush and dry brushing techniques that make them seem organic and alive. Unlike his deformed and monstrous left hand, Jack's right hand is more human in nature, with only 5 fingers and sharp pointy nails. However, the sculpted wrinkles and skin textures make it grotesque, and the various earth tones and black nails applied to the sculpt make it seem more like decomposing flesh. Let's move on to the assembly process. The Jack the Ripper figure can be placed on the circular base like seen here. There is a small peg hole at the bottom of the base, and there's a metal rod that inserts right into it. The metal rod comes out of the bottom right foot. The Cthulhu-like tentacles attach to the abdomen area via a magnet that is placed at the tip of the end of the tentacles. The grotesque left hand holding the knife can be attached to the wrist via a magnet as well. It inserts very easily and stays in place nice and snug. There is a special groove in the right palm made specifically to hold the Ripper's cane. Jack's cane features an intricate sculpture of a woman in the clutches of a demon, and her waving mane of hair makes up the handle of the cane. The tip of the cane slides firmly through the groove sculpted into the palm of the hand, so the 2 fingers are holding the tip of the cane firmly, as well as the edge of the thumb. The hand simply attaches via magnet to the right wrist of Jack's body. Once the right hand is magnetically attached to the body, simply adjust the cuffs on Jack's coat to hide the unpainted piece of the hand. Once we are done attaching the right hand and the cane over the back of the shoulder, then we have one final step, which is to attach the gruesome head via magnet to the neck peg. The format figure features an amazingly detailed level of tailoring. The historical Victorian garments used by Jack the Ripper are wrinkled and have that worn and aged look to them, which is fantastic. The dark burgundy vest comes unbuttoned to accommodate the protruding tentacles bulging out from Jack's lower extremities. The black overcoat can, however, be closed up thanks to the wired lining to cover the exposed hole if you prefer to display the figure without the tentacles. Jack's coat features a pleated short cape that hangs off the back of the coat collar. While this part of the garment does not feature inner wiring along the seams, the cape is very wide and folds into many layers, allowing you to modify it in many different ways. The material on the cape has a good weight to it, which hangs naturally, giving Jack's wardrobe a very realistic look. While the mystery of Jack the Ripper still remains unsolved today, this piece offers collectors a glimpse of what the murderer may have looked like from a supernatural perspective. At first glance, this may look like a dapper gentleman from another period of time, but in actuality, it is a demonic creature from hell who roamed the dark and foggy alleyways of London centuries ago, searching for its prey. This is quite possibly the most amazing Sideshow Originals piece ever produced, and an absolute must-have for collectors of horror and the macabre. This limited edition premium format figure is extremely limited, as only 375 pieces were produced and is sure to disappear forever. So make sure you secure one for yourself now while he is still available at sideshowtoy.com. The Jack the Ripper premium format figure has an MSRP of $400, but you can take advantage of Sideshow's FlexPay option to break it up into monthly installments if you can't afford to pay for the piece all in one shot. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the toy house.